Hi, and welcome to Safety at the Frontline. I'm Jaren from Frontline Data Solutions, here to get you up to speed on the latest safety news. Environmental, health, and safety incidents are surely making headlines in February. Earlier this month, a train carrying toxic chemicals derailed in East Palestine, Ohio, igniting a fire that covered the whole town with smoke. There were 20 cars with hazardous material on the train, 10 of them which derailed. According to the EPA, chemicals including vinyl chloride, butyl acrylate, and others were known to have been released to the air, surface soil, and surface waters. After the incident, around 2,000 residents in East Palestine were told to evacuate the area. Ohio EPA is working on a two-stage cleanup, starting with the removal of materials from the site before moving to an assessment for a remediation plan. As some of you may already know, former U.S. President Obama passed legislation making it mandatory for trains carrying hazardous or flammable materials to have ECP, or electronically controlled pneumatic brakes. According to rail safety experts, these brakes might have mitigated the derailment. Unfortunately, the order was rescinded in 2017 under the Trump administration for being excessive and redundant. In other news, a crash involving a commercial truck tractor pulling a box trailer in Arizona caused a hazmat spill that shut down part of a highway and required residents nearby to evacuate or shelter in place. The Arizona Department of Public Safety stated that they were investigating the spill on Interstate 10 in Tucson. It was stated that the truck tractor, which was carrying liquid nitric acid, was leaking hazardous material. In other news to make the headlines was that a massive fire recently broke out at a plant nursery in Osceola County, Florida. The fire was fought by 21 units and 75 firefighters for nearly 12 hours. Clouds of smoke could be seen rising from the property, and until recently, crews were working on cleaning up a large mess of melted plastic. Officials with Osceola County Fire Rescue say that over 2 acres worth of pallets holding plastic planters were burned in the fire. Hazmat crews and the Florida Department of Environmental Protection were monitoring the air, and they reported that no hazardous materials was released. Thankfully, no structures were damaged, and no one was hurt in the incident. And for our last news, Kerry Incorporated recently pleaded guilty to a charge that it manufactured ready-to-eat breakfast cereal under unsanitary conditions. The plant was linked to a 2018 outbreak of salmonella that involved Kellogg's Honey Smacks. As part of its guilty plea in the federal court, Kerry agreed to pay a criminal fine and forfeiture amount totaling $19.2 million. If accepted by the court, the $19.2 million fine and forfeiture will constitute the largest ever criminal penalty following a criminal conviction in a food safety case, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more EHS updates, and in the meantime, stay safe and stay tuned for next time.